This is something that I had kind of forgotten about. So when I was very small, I had the Pegasus version of one of these guys, the Fantasy Fillies, right? But I didn't know any of the other ones existed. The problem is that I was born like slightly too late. I was born kind of after all these things came out. So then all the toys that I was obsessed with were hand-me-downs, like, you know, things that neighbors or cousins or whatever had outgrown and had given me. So then I was completely obsessed with all of these toys that they weren't making anymore and weren't really in stores anymore. But where I grew up also was very slow to get any new stuff. So sometimes my parents were able to find like random sets of Littlest Pet Shop and that sort of thing, or Polly Pocket from that era, because they just didn't move so fast. But this is something that I never knew anything about or saw any pictures of. I had no idea there were all these other versions of the Fantasy Fillies. And for the longest time, I was like, oh, I don't know. I think they're mostly silly looking. I think that pink Pegasus that I had was the best looking one. And then just recently I was like, actually, I really love the unicorns. So I've spent the past year, you know, scouring the internet to try and find them in decent condition and not for $1 million. Now I have all 4 of the Fantasy Fillies. And one of them came with this ridiculous carriage, which is actually pretty cool. I'm not sure what size dolls you would be able to put in here. I was never much of a doll kid anyway, to be honest, but be interested in the carriage because I mostly just wanted the horse Crystal here. But I quite like the carriage. I think the carriage is really cool. I'm gonna have to, you know what? I think Sylvanians might be kind of the right size to sit in the carriage. Can put some of the little tiny ones in there. Oh, look, I have this little kitten in a princess dress. She can be the one who's riding in the carriage. So we have Crystal in the carriage. Don't remember this one's name, but I absolutely love how, I don't know, she's just so 90s. She looks like she could go with a Lisa Frank set or something, right? Oh, very nicely packaged. I bought these other 3, I actually bought from someone on Instagram, and she was very nice, and she was selling them in good condition for a decent price, and they just don't show up that often, and people want like $50 for them on eBay. So I went for it and went ahead and bought all 3 of them, which I don't usually do. But yeah, I thought these horns were so goofy looking when I first started looking at these. But now I kind of love them. Look at her beautiful star eyes. Hot pink and purple and teal. Oh, I want everything to be in this color scheme. And she still has all her bows and everything. Man. Because the thing is I had the pink Pegasus as a child, and I'm pretty sure I just gave it away. Because I had this thing when I was little that I wanted to, if I really liked something, I often wanted to like give it to my best friend or whatever. And then when I started collecting, I was like, God damn it. So I bought that one first before I bought any of the unicorns. But seriously, now I want, I don't know, a keyboard in this color scheme. I want my whole desk to be this color scheme. Although I do think it's a little funny, like how come she gets 3 distinct colors? She only gets 2. What's that about? She's only like dark purplish and pink. I guess her hair is kind of blue. I should give her some more hot pink bows to kind of make that a little more interesting. I should be able to create a replacement horn for her, you know, out of resin or something. Like I want to get into taking resin molds of some of my little sculptures anyways. So hopefully this will be not too difficult beginner project to take a mold of one of these other horns and pour, I don't know, light purple. I'll have to see if I can get some of those marks off. But she's also in much nicer condition than most of the ones I saw, aside from the missing horn. So this is my Fantasy Fillies haul for the year, I guess. Or has it been longer than a year? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, that's that. And the last thing that my parents brought me is da, 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 Bunny Surprise! I love vintage Bunny Surprise. I don't know why they made the faces, or why or how they made the faces of the new ones so weird. You know, it's funny because the listing kind of said that she was in not so good condition, but she's got a little spot here, but other than that, she's fine. She's got her collar and everything, and her face isn't all scraped up. A lot of the times her faces are really scraped up. So I have the like peachy orange one up on my shelf. It took me a while to find this light purple one. And then I was like, you know what? I bought the hot pink one at a garage sale. I remember buying the hot pink one at a garage sale when I was little. And then I was like, I kept seeing it, you know, on Mercari and everywhere. And I was like, oh, it should be fine. I don't need to buy it now. I should be able to find it again, right? And of course, ever since I thought that, I have never seen it again. And I'm like, man, come on. Yeah, so there's like some little spots, but I don't think there's anything that a little soapy bath won't fix. Oh, she's kind of squashed. Maybe I'll have to restuff her or something, but her face is so nice. Oh, I'm not really showing very well. Her face is so nice. She's a little squashed. So maybe I will wash her because she's got some little, just like dirt, basically. Maybe I'll wash her up and put some more stuffing in there so she's not like squashed, and that should be good. And then, oh, the babies are perfect. No problems. I have a bunch of the vintage babies, like the puppies and the kittens, puppies and horses I have. Also from the garage sales, because I came too late to have these new. Those were all things that I found at garage sales, but I don't think I ever had, I've had the brown dog, the light brown dog from the garage sale, and some puppies, and I bought some of the baby ponies at garage sales, and I bought, the hot pink bunny at a garage sale. Anyways, now I'm desperately looking for the hot pink bunny. I think I wanted the light purple one because I just love this color. This is my absolute favorite color. I have a backpack this color. I have a hat this color, right? This is the best color. And she doesn't show up very often, right? The lavender one shows up less often than most of the other colors. So went ahead and bought her. Also because it was a super good price when it comes right down to it. Oh, I see. She's got a little stain there. That's okay. Can hardly see it. You'll just stack them up like this. But I do think it's funny. They don't have back legs. What's that about? I'm pretty sure the puppies and certainly the horse has back legs. I guess bunnies are more blob shaped in this thought. Oh, their faces are so cute though. And their faces are so much cuter than the modern ones, which I don't understand because I can tell it's the same mold. Like the faceplate and the baby bunny's heads are the same mold, and they just painted them in a way that makes them not cute, which is a bummer. But yeah, Bunny Surprise collection almost complete. Just need to get the hot pink one. My very best friend got me this for Christmas, and I was like, of course you did. So I have gotten one of these before, and I think I got the Hattie Fatteners, as we call them in English. and maybe Moom and Papa, so I'll have to go through those. And then my friend got me this Polly Pocket, mainly because she wants to, you know, because it has the water feature and whatever, so she wants to like play with it this summer. So I'm gonna ask her if I can open it. Maybe I'll open it when she's here, when she comes over. She said she would bring me bubble tea on Friday because I am stuck at home studying like a crazy person, except for the fact that I was stupid enough to plan to go snowboarding tomorrow, so I have to figure that out as well. I should do another video on all of my Littlest Pet Shop. These are some that I have gotten just recently, and I really should be looking for them, you know, in thrift stores because they still show up in thrift stores here. I got these ones on like Swedish eBay. They're so cute. The thing is I feel like when Littlest Pet Shop, when they first came out, it was kind of, you know, at the tail end of when I was young enough to be playing with toys. I remember I wanted them so bad, and I definitely spent some of my pocket money on Littlest Pet Shop, but they were all like Gen 1 and 2 maybe of these guys, and I feel like they really hit their stride, whatever this is, which was maybe Gen 3 or something. I don't know that much about Littlest Pet Shop, but I think these guys are absolutely adorable. And I'm gonna have to get more of them, and I can show the ones that I've gotten at thrift stores, because like I said, they do still show up here, so I really should have been going around and looking for them. I don't know what the deal is like I'm like, no, I don't like Littlest Pet Shop, I don't need Littlest Pet Shop, but they're so cute. So now I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get some more. Like, look at this guy, it's just adorable, and she matches my desk and everything. Littlest Pet Shop, but I do like Littlest Pet Shop, the old ones, because once again, I had so many toys from thrift shops and garage sales and hand-me-downs and all of that I always had the older My Littlest Pet Shops, you know, the ones that look more realistic, like real animals, and I was totally obsessed with them. But of course, by the time I was obsessed with them, you know, it was like the early 2000s, and these were the ones in stores, and the old ones were, you know, not around anymore, basically. But I've always been really into tiny things and tiny little animals, and look what I got on the Swedish eBay site. Oh my god. So I have some Littlest Pet Shop, like I said, from garage sales growing up. I don't think I ever found any in thrift stores. And I really haven't bought any of it online, come to think of it. And I don't know, it's often like too expensive for me or something. And I just felt like, oh, well, you know, I have quite a few pieces from my childhood, you know, like older cousins and neighbors and whatever would get rid of their stuff, and I would be like, I want it. So here is a set that I just love. I have loved this set for so long, but I never planned on, you know, spending ridiculous amounts of money on it, and then it showed up for a pretty decent price. So yeah, look at them, they're so tiny and cute. Oh, it's not really focusing on them. So there's a standing one and a sitting one of each color, and they have the little fur and everything. So I have, I think, just like the regular in the little To Go Pets or whatever set that I've had since childhood, but I've also always wanted the ones where the hamsters are like spotted. They're like white and they have brown spots, because I thought it was so cute. Place, because oh, it's on top. That's so cute. Let's see if I can take this off. I love the stickers and the packaging for the old Littlest Pet Shop. Can you focus? Focus, please, so we can see the little sticker. There we go. Isn't that cute? So there's another set of like guinea pigs from that have like the fancy hair or whatever, and I think I might just be forced to like make those myself somehow out of polymer clay or whatever, because I don't want to spend, you know, a ridiculous amount of money on them. It's been up on eBay for so long, and nobody ever bought it, and it was a bit too pricey because I only wanted one piece of it. So I was like, what the heck, it doesn't come up that often. So I sent a lowball offer, and I got it. But the thing is it came from Italy, and look at these stamps. Like, I don't collect stamps, but I might have to start because these are just amazing. You know, it's like the Pope stamps, the stamps from the Vatican, San Marino, and the entire back is covered in stamps. I was like, why did it need that many stamps? I don't really understand. Anyway, so what we have in here is Betty Spaghetty. I got this set when I was like really, really, really small. I think my mom got it for me. And I think she got it for me because, you know, I have curly hair and the main girl here has curly hair, or one of the girls has curly hair, and it's pink and purple, which was my favorite colors. So the thing is I kept this pink dog for so long, and I just loved it for whatever reason. And then at some point I must have given it away, and it never ever shows up for sale. Just like never. I mean, it must be so hard to find Betty Spaghetty stuff. But yeah, now I have it in package. You know, I'm not an in package collector, but I think this is so cool. And of course I had no idea what the back looked like. And it's in Italian, which is hilarious. So yeah, I think I might try to open it like super duper carefully so I can kind of take them out and look at them a little bit. But I will keep the packaging as well, and I will try and keep it so that I can put them back in their box, you know, like carefully cut the tape here and that sort of thing. But oh, isn't she pretty? I love that dog.
Okay, and now I'm gonna try and do a voiceover. I was looking at these little buildings, and they are so cute and detailed. I don't know why the other one has a little sheep on the back, but it does. This one looks like a little fairy tale cottage. I think those two are probably my favorites. I have no idea what they were initially supposed to go with, so I just put them wherever. This one's like a little farmhouse and a shop. I like that they have details that go all the way around the back. That's very cute. And I would have been very into these when I was little, definitely. And I think, of course, at least one of the little horses or characters would fit in each of those little houses. So there's the dolls, which I'm obviously not that into because it's all about the horses for me. So I think there are maybe 9 different little horses in a bunch of different colors. And they are quite cute, and they don't just have little dots for eyes, they actually have painted eyes. And they have some really fun color schemes as well. Like I said, I didn't know what these were. Before I came to Sweden, I had never seen them before, and I see them occasionally for sale online. I guess maybe they were more of an 80s toy line, or maybe they were 90s and they just didn't show up where I was. I don't know. Love the tiger stripes and all the neon colors and everything. But yeah, so there's Cutie Club, my first Cutie Club purchase and probably my last, because like I said, I was really all about the tiny little horses, and now I have a whole bunch of them in this one little lot. So there's my entire toy haul for this whole past year. Oh, and mint and purple. Love it. Ending on a strong note.